Welcome to my channel, Outside the Levees. I'm Jared Serenay, and today I'm fishing with Trey Landry for a fish he calls a choupique. Choupique is the Cajun term for the fish, but it's also known as a bowfin, grendel, or dogfish. It inhabits freshwater areas all around the United States, and it's mostly regarded as a trash fish, not good for eating. We set out to prove that theory wrong. Now let's get it started.
You know what this weather make you want to do? Holler like a rooster. We going picking, shoe picking. Let's do it.
Well, you know, every fishing trip starts off in the woods, right? What you doing over here, bro?
Cutting some poles to put a palonque out. Palonque is what most people call a trout line or a trout line, but I've always called it a palonque. I think that's the Cajun word for it. I'm not really sure, but hey.
That's definitely the Cajun word for it. Nobody else says palonque.
Our target species is choupique, but when you put out a trout line in South Louisiana, you honestly never know. You might check it. You might have a goujon, what most people call a pollywog, them little bit of yellow catfish. You might have a blue cat. You might have a loggerhead turtle. You never know. It's kind of like playing a poker machine. It's gambling.
So it's a little backup plan too, right?
It's a trout line is insurance, like I like to call it, because just to say you don't catch nothing on your pole, you could always come back and check that trout line. And that's what I said. That's my insurance policy.
I caught choupique or bowfin, whatever you want to call them. I've caught them, but I haven't eaten them. So today, it's a catch and cook of choupique. And I'm letting Trey take the lead on that one because that's his target species. That's the one he likes. Some people might call it a trash fish, but I'm fixing to let Trey prove everybody wrong on that.
This is an inboard mud boat. Oh, the size of it, we call it a putt-putt because, I mean, putt. It's not a speed demon, but it's got a transmission. Most people never seen a boat like this. Everything's underneath. The motor is in here, but underneath the boat's your keel, your prop. I said, got a forward, neutral, reverse, just like an outboard, but this place ain't going where outboard's going. Seeing how deep, seeing how far I want to come off the bank right here. Choupique typically stay in shallower waters, but I think this is a good spot. I like to string my trout line out first before I bait it. It's just a lot easier, a lot less hassle like that. I find it's easier, me personally. I like doing it with a paddle. I'm gonna tie this about, I don't know, about 5-6 inches under the water, something like that.
How many hooks you setting on this one?
I think this one, I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna say it's about 10-12 hooks, maybe more.
We don't need much, right?
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, we just trying to catch a few to eat. Who taught you how to do all this?
Man, my grandpa was a real big part of me growing up, putting trout lines and jug lines and catching choupique and frogging. I got my first boat when I think I was 11 years old. It was an inboard mud boat like this, except this one's a lot nicer and a lot faster. And that's saying a lot because this thing is not very fast. But man, I had some good times. We're in Bay, Louisiana. I'm not gonna say what bayou we in, cause you know how fishermen are. You don't tell your spots, just like hunting. But I'll tell you, we in Bay, Louisiana. I like to call it, we in God's country. All right, now I'm baiting it. Best bait for choupique is cut bait. Any kind of mullet, shad, perch. They'll bite. Even my grandpa uses chicken breast. But I like the old school cut perch the best. Can't beat a piece of cut perch when you're trying to catch choupique. Get caught on there. Yeah, we wait. Go throw out a pole now. Hope for the best, y'all.
We're going into it completely confident, and then we'll adjust as the day goes along, our confidence level.
Little too small though, y'all. This is the target species we after right here, choupique. But in the state of Louisiana, y'all, a choupique, aka bowfin, has to be 16 inches to legally keep it, and this little guy ain't gonna make the cut, but this is what we after right here. So I'm excited. Back in the water you go, little cuz.
All right, well, we off to a good start. The lines wasn't in the water very long at all, maybe 5 minutes, maybe. We were talking about all these crazy snails down here. I'm gonna show you. Littered with snail shells. These are an invasive apple snail. See that? But there's no snail in there. And the reason for that is the raccoons have decided that they like escargot, and they just wore them out, which is awesome because these snails eat a lot of vegetation that we need, you know. All right, what I think is going on is we got some little ones and they just kind of tapping at the bait, and we go to set the hook and nothing's there. Might have to change up tactics a little bit. My new tactic is like, I am not grabbing that rod until it is like bent.
I got a bite.
You got a bite?
I got a bite
all
too.
Right. Yeah, he ain't on. I'm gonna leave it. I'm
Oh yeah, I got a.
Here, go ahead.
Oh, you kidding me? Bruh.
We gotta change tactics.
Oh, it popped my hook.
Oh, so he is on. He was on.
Like a lot of times with this type of fishing, the less you do, the better. So that's the approach I'm gonna take for a little while. Trey actually just set the hook, and I think it broke when he did that. Like his little, we were fishing drop shot, so his hook line popped when he set the hook. I mean, it's a steady bite, so I don't think, like, we're good right now.
Yep.
All right, y'all. I got it. Got him that time. No! Why? Dang, y'all. I feel like Bill Dance right now. Damn gummit. Ah.
Always, since I was a kid, even with my dad and my grandpa and all, they always had me with them, had me in a pirogue, had me playing in the front yard, catching crawfish in the front ditch, and started hunting and fishing, like I said, real young, and it just kind of stuck with me, and it's one of the things I love. Probably one of the best hobbies you could ever have, in my opinion. I get the chills thinking about it. Like, this is like, when I think of this is home. I've been to a few places. I really don't leave Louisiana much, but every time I leave somewhere and go, I cannot wait to come back and see the same old dirty swamp.
So why choupique?
It's an underrated fish. It is a fish everyone says is a trash fish, but it's really a delicious fish. It just got a bad name because people don't know what to do with it, and just like anything else, if you don't know what to do with it and you try it, you're gonna mess it up, and most people won't try something twice. But I'm hoping in this video I can maybe change a few people's mind. And
Ooh.
get the net.
Oh.
Get the net, get the net, get the net.
Net boy. Come on, pick. Come on, pick. Oh, nice pick.
Yes! I told you the good Lord will always provide, bro. Give me some knuckles. Yeah, that's a legal one too, man. Hell yeah. Thank you, Lord. I said all I wanted was one, and you give me one. Struggled all morning, y'all, but I had faith. Jared had a little, I lost faith for a little while, but Jared kept his faith, and it made me have faith, and now look. Got us one, man.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, man, that's the perfect sauce to eat. Now, you see this, but Jared popped his line earlier. This is the weight he rigged, and he had a treble hook, and it popped. Well, I just realized we caught this choupique twice today. But the reason people say choupique is a trash fish, y'all, is because people think you can just throw it on ice like any other fish and leave it overnight. No. If you want good choupique, bowfin, grendel, whatever you want to call it, that's not mushy, you have to put it in the water you caught it out of and keep it alive. So I'm gonna go put a little water in that ice chest and get in there so she's still good to go. They got her birth, boy.
Alright, we're gonna go check the trot line now. We got our one that we need, but let's see if we got a little bit of lanyard here on the line.
Get the net, grab the net, cuz.
Where the net? Where the net? Where the net?
First hook. Oh, we got two. We got two. Here we go.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on, no, I'm coming back. Coming back. What I tell y'all about the insurance policy?
The rod and reel was not the ticket today, my friend. Not today.
Put this one back in the ice chest.
Got him, boy.
We got a few more in here too. You never doubt the insurance policy. That's why you put that. Another one for the box. Nah, see the other one.
We got something else down on the end too.
So, this is number 2 of the insurance policy.
That one's got the blue. That next one's got the pretty blue.
Number 3. One in the box. Let me go back to the front. This is why I do this stuff, y'all. This is right here. Got another one, dude. Bruh, that insurance policy.
Show them that blue.
Yeah, bro, they coming out of the swamp. They get them blue fins. I wish we could. This a male. See the dot on his tail? Believe it or not, y'all, I actually have a choupique tattoo. Pretty sure I'm the only person in the world, but I have one. Ah! Boy, they got some teeth on them too. Another one for the box, y'all.
Alright, y'all, with a trot line kind of saved the day. It upped the ante a little bit. I don't know why we struggled so hard to catch them on the rod and reel. It was like either they were popping off or they weren't biting well enough for us to set the hook and get them. Clearly, the trot line sitting there helped us out. We went from 1 to 5 just like that. Now we got plenty to cook. We're heading back to Trey's house, and we'll see y'all there.
So why would someone not eat that?
Because they say it's mushy. Does this look real mushy to you? I mean, looks like a piece of good fish to me. But I will say, do not try to fry this in big chunks. If you're gonna do it, just like I'm doing, little chunks, crispy. That's my opinion. You might like bigger chunks, but I'm just saying, I've been eating them a long time, and if you've never done it, I'm not steering you wrong with this. Yellow mustard.
Why you use that?
That's a binder, and that's how my grandma always did it. Hot sauce, your choice. I just like crystals. 1 scoop of the only mayonnaise worth using, Blue Plate. Blue Plate, if y'all seeing this, hey, holla at us. Some Papa Earl's.
What is that?
Cajun seasoning company I'm affiliated with. Pretty good stuff. Think you should check it out if you never had any. Not too much, just mix it all up.
In there.
Always not using gloves.
I've never seen mayonnaise used as a binder.
I was skeptical about it, and my boss's wife told me to try it, and shout out to her because it is a game changer.
Huh.
And then into the fish fry. This is Zatarain's Crispy Southern Fish Fry. That is 100%, in my opinion, the best fish fry ever to be made. The grease is getting hot right now. And a choupique, this is a fish after you clean it. Right now, if you wanted to, if you got a regular sheet like this and laid them flat, say lay them flat in that pan, you could put them in a freezer, let them freeze, and let them freeze for a couple hours, break them off, and then you could put in a Ziploc bag, and you could fry it the next day, or you could keep it in your freezer, let it out about 2 months and fry them. But if you just try to freeze the slab itself in water or something, it's gonna be a no-go. You have to batter it first, then you can put it in the freezer. That is the only way. You could also make patties out of this. That might be another video if y'all end up liking this one.
We passed a little spot on the ride here. He's like, man, that's another good choupique spot. And I said, dude, let's just do another one. Like, so that one will be bank fishing and cooking patties. This one was trout line and rod and reel, and we cooking fried fish sandwich. So, I mean, I ain't scared to do another one. Y'all know me. I like doing strange stuff out there. That's how I do.
Now, what looks wrong with this? Does that look like a trash fish? Come on, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make a believe out of y'all after this one. It's not an aesthetically pleasing fish to look at to most people, but to me, the ones with the little green fins and the pretty little tail, I think it looks good, but it's just word of mouth mainly. People was raised, most people that I know was raised, but if they don't like it, it was raised to be a trash fish. Just like you're raised not to eat certain things. I mean, you just kind of one of them things you're born with. A little light dust, Papa Earl's or whatever seasoning you like, but Papa Earl's is what I like.
All right, y'all. Now, y'all know I eat a lot of different stuff, cook a lot of different stuff. I've tried just about everything. This will be my first time trying it. It is soft. It's very soft. I could see why if you don't handle it right by keeping them alive, you know, you wouldn't even be able to fry them like this.
It would be complete mush. It would be stringy almost.
Right.
It is.
Flavor-wise?
It is not a very firm fish, but it
But
is.
flavor-wise, there's no like
No strong fish
at all.
Like.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. That's better than catfish. It's just really soft. Like it melts. It's like it's like softer than a sac-a-lait or a crappie, so it just like melts like in your mouth. Delicious.
All right, y'all. In my opinion, this is the best way to eat choupique. Evangeline made bread. All right. Take your scoop, blue plate mayonnaise. Put a good bit. Right here, y'all. Yeah, I'm using the same spoon. So what? Bread and butter pickles. I'm
You must have known Serenade was a sucker for bread and butter pickles.
the bread and butter pickles, bro. And you gotta give it the old mash. If it ain't got your fingerprints, if you don't look like you gave that thing a slap, something's wrong.
Good. All right, y'all, there it is. Choupique sandwich. Whew. What he said? You gotta
give
see
it
the
the mash.
handprint? All right. I think it's my new favorite fish to eat. It's really good. All right, Trey, well, thank you for taking me along, brother. Y'all go check him out on TikTok, soon to be YouTube. We're gonna get him set up. Let's get him over here on YouTube too. If you go on TikTok, he's Trey Landry 0, and we'll see what he is on YouTube. I'll let y'all know. If y'all want Trey to come back on, let me know. Leave us a comment down below. I love having guests that see things the way I do, and Trey fits right into outside the levees. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, click the bell down below, and we'll see y'all soon.